Hey everyone, Zinja here, and these are the 7 most useless things in Black Ops 3 that everyone forgot about. You might find some things in this list that you use quite often, but many may not even know about these features. Most of these features were advertised as something game changing, but really aren't that big of a deal. So the first thing is a game mode, and you're seeing it in the background. Free run. This was advertised as something amazing. If you remember, before the official release of Black Ops 3, they used to have a live stream every Friday and it was called Black Ops 3 Fridays. They advertised it as a whole new game mode. The live stream was almost all about free run. How much do we see it now? It's almost like no one even knows about the game mode. Most of you probably just remember that this game mode even existed. This game mode had a lot of potential, but it saw no support from Treyarch. Not one new course was released till date. The game mode gets stale fast. You can't keep replaying the same old 4 courses. I thought they would have at least released one new course with every DLC that comes out, or they could have allowed the community to make new courses like how you can create maps in Halo using Forge mode. Halo 5 has a special playlist dedicated to community created maps and game modes. It's about time CoD devs start taking notes. The second is also a game mode and it's called Nightmare mode. This is definitely one of the most useless and boring things added to Black Ops 3. If you don't know what Nightmare mode is, I'll give you a little briefing. It's basically the campaign with zombies added to it and a different perspective to the campaign, which helps understand the campaign better. By the way, the campaign is great if you try and understand the backstory. Anyways, this game mode was so unnecessary. It's just a copy of the campaign with zombies. I thought they would add some different elements to it. It's extremely boring and playing it felt like a chore. I do feel this mode had a lot of potential, but the devs didn't take the opportunity. The third is probably a feature no one uses, the Gunsmith. I don't see why this feature was even needed in the first place. It seems forced as you have to use the Gunsmith to get camos on your showcase weapon or if you want to use dark matter in custom games. It takes up the most space on the pause menu as well. All in all, the feature is a waste and more time could have been put into making something actually useful. The fourth is a piece of equipment which is outclassed, the Thermite Grenade. This has to be one of the most annoying yet useless grenades in the game. Why would anyone choose this grenade over the others? It never gets any kills, and if you want to complete the calling card challenge for this, you need to go into hardcore mode to get the kills somewhat consistently. It was a good grenade when the game was in the beta stage. I mean, the whole game was a whole lot better during its beta stage. The fifth is Arena mode. I bet it took you a second to recall what it is unless you're the small minority that plays it. Arena mode is the competitive mode for Black Ops 3, similar to League play in Black Ops 2. The main reason I did not play this mode was due to not being able to find any games on this mode, and this was my state since launch. This was also the case for many others. I played around 5 games and it was plain boring, with only S&D popping up. The sixth is the dedicated servers. I forgot that this game even had dedicated servers as I faced host migrations and extreme amounts of lag. I don't face these problems in any other game other than Call of Duty. Call of Duty needs to get better servers. This is the only game that has such a severe connection problem in my experience. This is a franchise which has earned so many bestseller awards and they can't afford to get better servers? To top that off, look at the money they're raking in through supply drops. They can get better servers, it's just that they don't want to. The seventh, the final thing, is the DLC. I only get to play the DLC when the DLC drops. 3 days later and those maps never pop up. When a DLC map comes up in the map selection, this is like a reminder that these maps exist. I honestly regret buying the season pass for this game as I hardly got to play the DLC maps anyways. Those are the 7 most useless things in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. But there's one small feature which is actually good. Gotta give credit where credit is due. The paint job option. This was a great tool to customize and personalize weapons. I'm not too great with the tools, but I made this Asimov themed paint job for the MR6. It could have been even better if we could customize the whole gun, but then it would render gun camos useless, as we could just make our own camos. Speaking of which, they could take the best community designed camos and put them in the game. It would be a great way to include the community in the game. And that's it for the 7 most useless things in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. What are your thoughts and opinions? Leave them in the comment section below. This has been Zinja. Thanks for watching and goodbye.